This exercise that we're going to be working on is called the vase face. Once we have our other side of the face drawn on this side of the paper, you may notice that the middle part will form a vase, but you are making it using faces. Now this activity is one that we are going to be drawing very, very slowly, and we are going to be repeating the line that makes up the profile of this face. Okay, so for the very beginning of this assignment, please put your pencil at the very top of your drawing. Trace over it. As you trace over it, you are going to say what you are drawing. So you will say forehead, nose, lips, bottom lip, chin, neck. Once you go over it one time, you are going to go over it a couple more times, being sure to say forehead, nose, top lip, bottom lip, chin, and neck. Okay? So go ahead and do that once more. Forehead, nose, top lip, bottom lip, chin, and neck. Now what I'm doing is I am using the left side of my brain to label all of these features on a face. The left side of your brain is responsible for labeling information such as forehead, nose, lips, chin, neck. But your right side of the brain is becoming activated when you trace over this line, okay? So when you say what the forehead and nose and lips are, you are activating the left brain. While you draw, you are activating the right brain, and you are going to be transitioning from your left brain, where it's really mathematical and tracing. Over here, you are going to draw the same exact line, being sure to say what you are drawing, just like you did over here. So we are going from left brain practice to only using our right brain to draw this face. Now before you do that, I recommend you do this 1 or 2 more times just to practice, making sure you know what line marks you should be making and the distance between the nose and the top of the lip, the bottom lip, and your chin. So go ahead and do this about 2 more times. Forehead, nose, upper lip, bottom lip, chin, and neck. Forehead, nose, upper lip, bottom lip, and chin. So as I'm completing this portion of this worksheet, my left brain is informing the decisions that the creative right side of my brain is making. Now, my muscle memory thinks that it can handle drawing this portrait, but flipped and on this side of the paper. As I draw it, I'm going to go very, very slow, just like we have been in all of our portrait practices. I'm going to be aware of this space here, where the head starts, and where the nose begins. So to start, I'm going to draw a line here. I'm going to have to be extremely careful just because this camera is sitting a little bit higher than me. So my picture might look a little bit off. Okay. So I've got my starting point. Here we go. Forehead, nose, upper lip, bottom lip, work my way down to the chin, and neck. Not bad for a first attempt. If I would change anything about this, I would probably want to start way slower. I also would want to change this line of my lip. I made mine much shorter than it is on this side. I'm going to now go over it with a different color of colored pencil. I don't have any colors with me, but please use colored pencil for this so we can mark all your attempts. You're going to start at the top. Forehead. Nose. Lip. Bottom lip. And chin. And neck. Now if you're using a colored pencil, it's going to be easier for you to see which one of your drawings, your first, your second, your third, or your fourth, was more accurate. I think that my second one was more accurate. I made sure to slow down in this area. I messed up here before. You can see here, I took a little bit more time to go back and correct what I might have done wrong. Up at the forehead, still made it a little bit too bumpy. Because I have two flaws here, I may take the time to go back and do this a third or fourth time. Of course, each attempt is going to be a different color. Now you can see this middle portion forms a vase made out of two faces. We are working really hard to connect the information from the left side of our brain to the right side where our creativity happens, and we want to match what we see. So we are converting left side information, what we know and can label based on what we see. We are converting it to the right side of the brain, and we were drawing what we know is present. Okay? Every attempt should have a different colored use. Please do all attempts on one single page. Again, this is called the vase. All right, the time is yours.